Brynjolf, I understand you want to be my squire. Come kneel.
I already warmed you up for you. First, you must prove your reverence.
Thank you. Thank you, Bull. You can hit me if you want.
What? Do it, Travis. Do it. Everybody wants to see this.
He didn't have a style. We.
Not very reverent. You go after me.
Now you must prove your nobility!
But for real, prove your reverence. We got a bunch of these.
I pray to my gods every time I go and fight, hoping that at least I will have a good battle in honoring my knight and the knights before me.
The tabard behind you.
Travis, is that sufficient?
It is.
Alright. Come, kneel to be squired.
Now you must prove your nobility!
Oh. Prepare to be judged.
Or run over.
How do you choose to prove your nobility?
I feel like I've been a very noble soldier this fight. Throughout my time, even before.
Louder for the people in the back.
I've always wanted to be fair in my fights, and that was even before I hit FinRis. And I feel like I try to uphold myself as far as fairness is concerned. And I really hope that's enough.
Stay strong.
Raven has declared that he is noble enough.
So fight with us right now.
Alright, so now that we've got the formalities out of the way, please come to be squired.
You have to tell me if you're truthful enough to me, your knight and his ladies.
Choose dare.
Choose dare?
Do you want to choose dare?
No, I want to choose dare?
No. No.
Think of me. Who I am. Do you
It was
really
a
want
joke,
to
it was a
choose
joke. How do you
dare?
prove your truth, Brynjolf?
Yeah, I am. Pretty sure.
Alright, is his kiss sufficient to prove his truthfulness?
She's like, I don't know.
All right,
I'm still
all right,
finding
all
my
right.
teeth.
Come be squire. Come be squire. Come kneel here. You're not supposed to permit this to happen.
All right.
Well, let's skip to the end, guys. That's what you all wanted anyway.
Everybody who's in line, keep closer.
I feel like it would be better if everybody was kind of
Yes, you can stand.
You know, I got no problem, no question at all with your worthiness to rise to where you are today. Okay, you're great, you're awesome. But I keep looking at this. You can kneel down and no, don't do that. Okay, and I keep looking at this, and I feel like there's something really missing from the big picture for you and for me and for all of us. And it's not written down here, but all I would ask you, just because I want to know what you think, is what comes to your mind when you hear the word service?
doing what I can, when I can, to the best of my ability. I have never had a problem with servitude. I feel like I've done pretty well, at least as the deputy of stables for our heavy and our barony. Getting people armored up, taking time out of my day in order to make sure that everybody is safe and happy and having a good time. And that's all I want. That's what it's right.
Fingers done. Yeah.
Luther, is his answer sufficient?
I think that a man who thinks this hard about the one true thing that unites us as a society and makes us great is me. Yes.
Well said. Well said. All right. Is there anybody else who has words for why these two cannot be squired and knights?
No, Dave, you get primal rights later.
I will. At least gets to catch.
But you must stop.
Like $200, right?
Oh, I will. So I'm here to talk to you about generosity. This man here has opened his home to us when we needed it the most. He put me in a suit of armor when I didn't have one. Not a helmet, though. I had that already. It was really well crafted. I'm going to show you my generosity. I'm going to give you payment for his crimes later.
For his crimes later.
He will make a mistake. We love him. He is human. But you can't ask for anything in return for this. Generosity, let's give from yourself. Let's give to others. And let's give from your wealth. How do you plan on doing all this?
Well, seeing as how I've given up all of my previous kits, this is all I have to new fighters, and they sadly have not fought in them yet. But I feel like it was a good thing to do. What else? I know he's gonna make double the mistakes.
And you'll be there to watch over?
And I'll be there to watch over.
Oh man, he's up in the bargain here. Go double it.
You be good.
Double down. Don't fold. You must speak to me of courage.
Well, in my times of knowing FinRis, he's asked me to come down to his house quite often in Ontario. 4 or 5 hours.
Been there.
So, I was gonna say, like, I've driven through a blizzard several times for him in a car that could absolutely not handle a blizzard. And even though several times I've told him that I would never drive down there again in a blizzard, I continue to do it. So,
Outside of the game,
outside of the game.
will you strive to be courageous for them and their him?
Absolutely.
I'll hold you to it.
Brynjolf, brother. Guidance is the quality of pulling people up from where they are, making them better than who they were the day before. Sometimes at your own sacrifice. How do you display guidance?
Well, like I said, I think giving up my own armor, my own means of fighting in order to train others. I feel like, you know, maybe I've helped, maybe I haven't, but I feel like I can always do better. And I want to teach and make people better people. Even though I may not be a good person in everybody's eyes, I feel like I can at least make other people better.
Any man that's willing to got a yes from me.
Loyalty to friends, loyalty to family, and loyalty to your brethren. These three things overlap always. You find it hard to pick apart one over the other. How do you find it? Do you choose your family? Do you choose your brothers that you bleed over the battlefield with? And the cost to get over here?
I would give it all up just to be with every single one.
But what about your wife? Loyalty to her is just as important.
She is the most important. She is everything to me.
And what about your loyalty to your family?
You are the only one?
And what about his parents and the rest of it? He's just as obligated.
For every
every time we get drunk, or every time we fight, we will always headbutt in the end. My brother.
Yes! Ready for this? Fight! Fight! Please tell everyone who, in this ceremony for my squiring, asked me about humility and how I would show it.
To be fair, I don't remember because I just got headbutted really hard.
Let it be known that it was him. Bull, how hard did he hit me?
Oh, I thought you was knocked out.
Oh, it was a good hit.
That was a good hit. Good
And I think that showed me humility. So with that, as a direct response to that, I would like to give you a lesson in humility.
Fair enough.
Now,
Remember to breathe afterwards.
Hold on, make sure to get my good side.
Yes! Oh!
There you go.
Oh boy.
I hate you.
Humility is your lesson today.
That was awesome. All right, and you've at last finally made it to me. However, it must be noted that you have not yet shown me that you have prowess. If I am to train you, I must know that you are going to put the time and effort into it. Do you have prowess? How will you prove it to me?
I want to fight you.
Come on.
Oh, tell me it's spirit magic helmet.
Do this! Let's do this!
Are you liking this?
It's not really dark enough either.
Actually, I'm prone to take that kind of beating.
We're gonna need space. Let's step out there. Can somebody?
The only one who's reliably capable, and the only one who should, the guild.
Can you hold the camera and take pictures? It's going to take me a few seconds to get up. I gotta get it slowly.
You guys didn't expect a field trip, did you?
Step back. Step back.
Right here.
Big legs.
Oh, he goes around the other.
Really, Brynjolf?
Yeah, he can hit you in the throat. It'll happen.
He's good at it.
That is courage.
Good thing this wasn't a test for like heavy percent. Safety skills.
Here, you can take over. Thank you.
This helmet or what?
Got it, poor Jay.
You don't need those.
You made me martial
That would be great, guys.
And we start.
Hey, Brynjolf.
I'll probably be.
What's the nature of this fight, Sir FinRis?
Let's just see how it goes. Who's to prove?
Good enough.
Prove yourself.
FinRis, are you ready? Don't attack. Don't attack. Defend only. Ready? Right on.
I don't need one. You done?
You got me hit.
Are you done?
No.
Go ahead. Let's go. Quarter. Done? Nope. Let's go.
Your cage again.
Yeah, yes.
You done?
Never done. Down.
It's a really nice belt.
Get stuck in!
Breathe.
Your Squires belt.
Charge!
Deep breath, Brynjolf. Go get it.
Endurance, man. Welcome to the Ontario.
One more, sir.
Jump all over him. You can get it.
Tis but a flesh wound.
I'm turning out the sun.
Oh, you're fine.
Has to block his eyes.
Oh, you're fine.
Huzzah! Good chivalry.
Yes. Yeah. Are you done?
No.
Why would I be done? Brynjolf, I find you worthy.
Alright, now fight a celebration.
Did we just decide to move this here? We can go here.
You might be the lord of the manor, but I am the keeper of the keys and the gate. Not even he passes my threshold unless I give him permission. I make the house. I weave the cloth. I feed. I clothe. I even manage the finances. So, for anyone who to become a part of my family has to pass through me. He'll accept almost anyone.
Truer words have never been spoken.
So, what makes you think you are worthy to wear my family's cloth?
I'm willing to undertake your children's learning as my own. I'm willing to help your family in any way that I can. I feel like I have done my best in the past, to which I hope both of you have seen.
And this I can testify. Even when not asked, he has washed dishes. Even when not asked, he has cleaned. He has watched my children. He has protected them. He's even remembered things when my husband has forgotten.
Huzzah.
So, I will accept him into my household. However, I have a token. If you'll bear with me for just a moment, I'm going to go get it. We moved over here.
Where's your nice sword, Squire?
What's that? You want to hit him too? Is that?
These are something that I have chosen to make. The original pair sadly were stolen when my husband's armor was stolen as well. However, the replacement set are the ones that you see there. A lot of people don't know this, but those leg wraps were made despite the fact that many told me I was insane. Because I learned how to weave them, spin them, clean the wool, card the wool, and use a loom that I had just been given. I had never woven anything before. And I literally had tutelage over the internet from someone that was kind enough to understand doohickey-thingamajig. The color blue stands for me. The color green stands for him. There are 4 stripes on those leg wraps. Those 4 gold stripes represent each of our children. My children, all but the 2 youngest, have leg wraps similar. Only they have 2 gold stripes. Those represent FinRis and I, because we are a part of each other. We are a woven apart. Yours will not have the gold stripes as of yet, because that is something that I have reserved as an honor. However, these do bear FinRis's black, because as his squire, you represent him. The other color is your own, because you are weaving yourself within the lives of my family. And those are yours. You're welcome. Wear them well, because when you wear them, you represent us.
It is a great thing to be a member of my household and my family, and that honors me. To be a member of my lineage would honor me also so greatly. Let me tell you, and everybody here knows, I'm very proud of my lineage. My lineage is awesome. My lineage has beat me up on numerous occasions. But in order for you to be allowed into lineage, I feel it's only right that you should go higher up in the chain to ask for that.
Should you be squire today to Sir FinRis, you would join a line in the SCA that goes way back to the beginning, starting with Sir Morgan and going to Duke Torgold, then to Duke Dap, to Duke Sven, then to myself and FinRis, and possibly you as a knight someday too. These are great names, mighty warriors, men of honor and integrity. Are you going to be a man of honor and integrity?
I will.
I've seen that. You appear to be. You've been through a lot. So, if FinRis deems you worthy, and from what I've seen of you, I would welcome you into that lineage and pray that whether you become a knight or a duke, you carry yourself with honor. You carry yourself to be a knight is to be a servant. To be a squire is to be a servant to a servant. No greater love hath a man than this, that he lay down his life for his brother. So I leave you with that charge and that goal, and you will be great in society, whether you are a knight or squire or duke. Welcome.
And you might have to run a whole lot of errands during ceremonies. All right. There is nothing left to stand in our way here. You may finally become my squire. And oh wait, what is it? What is it? You must
He's searching for something. He's lost something.
Really bad ones.
So, are you prepared to swear oath to me and change our relationship forever?
I am.
You're married, remember.
This sword is very special to me. This sword was given to me by my knight, Sir Guy, who won it from a tournament that my good friend Veldov submitted it into. So in a way, it holds together some of the most valuable friendships I've ever had. So to swear on this, I see as no small thing. Please place your hands upon the blade. Repeat after me. Here do I swear.
Here do I swear.
Fealty and service to Sir FinRis Christensen.
Fealty and service to Sir FinRis Christensen.
Rightful knight of the Kingdom of Ontier.
Rightful knight of the Kingdom of Ontier.
To speak and to be silent.
To speak and to be silent.
To do and to let be.
To do and to let be.
To come and to go.
To come and to go.
In need or in plenty.
in need or in plenty,
in peace or war,
in peace or war,
in living or dying,
in living or dying,
to defend the defenseless,
to defend the defenseless,
with honor and vigilance.
with honor and vigilance,
From this hour henceforth,
from this hour henceforth,
until my Lord release me,
until my Lord release me,
or death take me,
or death take me,
or the world end.
or the world end.
So say I.
So say I, Brynjolf Spearbreaker.
I accept your oath. And for my part, I, Sir FinRis Christensen, loyal subject of His Majesty of Ontier, hear your oath, and I will not forget it, nor fail to reward that which is given. Fealty with love, valor with honor, loyalty with training, and oath breaking with justice, and mistakes with mercy. As I am like him whom I serve, be like me. I'm sad to say that my chain of office was played with by children last week. But this is usually the symbol that I save and spare for this moment, because it represents my duty and my responsibility as a knight. Brynjolf Rice. Actually. My responsibility is great, but I've never known anybody to carry burdens as well as Sir Guy does. So by making this commitment by this chain, it's indeed a big deal. Actually, just holding it's kind of cool. All right. Up until now, I have regarded us as equals, just as friends and fellow travelers on the path. Now, you are my squire. Do not defy me.
Witness!
Witness! I need a belt so that everyone might know. And that was a lot harder than I intended it to be.
Perfect. Then you need to hit him harder then.
First of all. Oh, no way. Oh, well.
I didn't need it anyway.
You're never allowed to wear this one again. So, on this belt is my lineage, of which I spoke before. Sir Morgan, Duke Torgal, Duke Zach, Grace Duke Sven, Sir Guy, and my own. Someday when you are a knight, you can place your device upon this and pass it on to someone else. When that day comes that I should meet my Savior, I would love to see this but one more time with everything that we have built together. This is gonna look so good on you. Also, the only hole I put in here was the one I put for when I tried it on because I was jealous.
What happened to yours?
That's what happened. No, it actually.
Look at that hourglass figure.
Right?
Ah, it's working.
And I have gifts for you also. Look behind you.
Oh, don't do it.
Oh, never mind. Don't look.
It's a little big.
Now, we'll talk about this more in detail later. This is kind of a gift of a helmet. It's more of a gift of my own prowess and a commitment to make you one that will fit you, because this one won't. So let us discuss that, but we'll make something way cooler. So
Just keep adding batting till it fits.
do we have anything else? 3 cheers for my new squire! Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Alright, let's
brother.
Join us.
Was that tooth or blood?
That was two.
You don't need that. Welcome to the Lazarus.
Hold on, you guys are trampling. I want the tooth.
Brother.
That's a.
You crack it, it's like.
That's a whole lot. Like,
Does it hurt?
seem like.
Get it?
Yeah. This is a small part. My part, I got half a tooth. It's okay. Not when I got hit.
But you know.
Whoops. Yeah. Yes, I got your part. Let's see here. I'm going to stop this.
You got a lighter? Honey? You got a lighter? You got a lighter?
Yeah, you have